Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. The Mythical Crew is hiding lots of secrets, and we're about to out their crimes.
But first, we're going to play What's the Word? That's just very simple when we try to figure out what a word means.
What's the word mean? What does it mean?
Zoanthropy. Zoanthropy.
Zoanthropy. Like...
this is the study of Zoa.
No, this is...
Who's Zoa?
This is when Zoa gives a lot of people money.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, I don't think that's it.
Okay, well, my stomach hurts, so you answer.
Yeah, it's the study of Zoa, which is what...
it's not ology.
Which is that...
Thropy. What's thropy? Like philanthropy?
Well, philanthropy is... Do you get the giving from the phila or the thropy?
Phil is just love. I love to give. That's why I thought.
Oh, you know what?
You're
right. This is the giving of Zoa. So what's Zoa?
A person.
The giving of a person named Zoa.
The giving of animals.
Giving a pet to someone.
Giving a pet, like the habit of giving pets to people who don't want.
I think that's Z-O-O, not Z-O-A. But let's go with that. This is the giving of animals.
When a person believes they have changed into an animal and start acting like one. Wow. Okay, so a furry. Zoanthropy. Okay. All right.
But they believe they have changed into an animal.
That's cool. No judgment. We are loved in the furry community, and we accept that love.
Yeah. In Australia, I had a furry lady put her leg up on me in a kind of a compromising way.
We were mobbed by him.
Yeah.
It was.
I didn't want a picture. They wanted a picture, and
it was quite an experience for our children.
Like this squirrel tail was all up in places that I just. Let's read the first one.
All right, so we've got Jenna, we've got Caleb, we've got now I'm getting name fright.
Maisie.
Maisie, Maisie, I didn't forget your name. Carney and Taylor's the new one. Taylor, you're the new one. You're over here. Welcome.
In the studio.
You're staying masked. You're staying off screen. Fellow John Mayer fans.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And fellow fan of Maisie's name.
Right.
That I never forget. Maisie, I forget my own children's names.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. Trust me.
You're keeping quiet, Maisie. You could at this point say, "Don't. It's okay. I know you got a lot on your plate."
Well, I'm very hurt.
Well, at least
Maisie.
she's honest.
Maisie, I knew her name until I had to say it. I was like, crap.
I saw it come in, and I was like, why did he volunteer
Why
for
am I
this?
the one? I was like, why can't you say everybody's name?
Because you usually
framed me.
You start things
To
without
be
letting
honest,
me do.
like you almost didn't say Jenna's name as well. Like I was like, you made me. I'm sweating a little bit because I saw you stumble for a moment.
And then the way that you went through
and
them,
it gets
is
worse.
You did them all out of order, even after that too.
That's because I was like, well, I'm gonna go to somebody who I know. Okay. No, Carney.
Yeah.
Did I not? Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Did I not forget your name last time we did this?
That was Kevin. You forgot Kevin's name.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin.
You don't even know who I am, apparently.
Yeah. He'd already forgotten that he didn't forget you.
Yeah.
It's the tights that are making me sweat.
Yeah, that's
so.
it. When I was 15,
Maisie.
my family moved into a new house. During our first week in the new home, my sister and I got into a fight on the stairwell, and long story short, we wound up leaving a big hole in the drywall on the staircase wall. Panicked and scared of the consequences, we decided to fill the hole with chunks of white soap, hoping our parents wouldn't notice. They never did. And we even sold the house years later with the soaped up hole still there.
Soaped up
This
hole.
is a good story.
Okay, so
Somebody would get into a fight with their sister.
Jenna doesn't have a sister.
I think that's true.
You're
No,
hard eye contact.
You have
right now.
you have a brother.
He's a brother.
He's your twin, and his name is Jenna too.
It's an
Petition to change my brother's name to
It's
Jenna
an
too.
interesting.
That's what
arrangement.
fraternal twins have to do.
We got to go with a name. What's it gonna be? How about Jenna?
Who has a sister? I know. I told you everything I know about Taylor.
Remember that time we punched a hole, accidentally made a hole in the drywall at the hotel in Dunn?
Oh, I wasn't there for that. When we were shooting the Buies Creek stuff?
Something fell.
Yeah, we had like the van seat as a seat.
Oh, I was there for that.
And then it tumbled backwards and then a giant hole formed in the wall. But luckily the guy who...
The manager was a van.
Exactly, yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, Red Link, they're crazy. It's like a couple of rock stars. They just show up in a motel and they leave it with holes in the wall. It's awesome. I thought it was good for our rep because we never do anything like that.
Well, we offered to fix it and pay for it so you didn't seem like rock stars, but yeah.
Our van seat that we took out of the van to film an internet video fell into the wall, and we are willing to pay for it.
It was like a Hampton Inn or Holiday Inn or something.
If we'd have had soap, though, we could have just... I don't know who this is. Let's just leave it on Carney for now.
Yeah.
But I think
Carney likes wrestling. And he just confirmed that. With a
Okay, let's do drunk friend, shall we? In college, my friend was drunk and got into it with a neighbor when we were swimming at their apartment pool after hours.
Ooh, after hours
Dang,
pool.
there's layers of chicanery. The neighbors called the cops. I sent my friend home, and as I was cleaning the pool area,
it's been quite a swim.
The cops arrived. They tried to get me to reveal my friend's name and apartment number. I feigned ignorance. After about 40 minutes of questioning and sitting on the hood of the cop car, the neighbor dropped the charges and the police let me go. Oh, somebody's not a snitch.
Somebody didn't break. Wow, so whoever this is, we need to commit a crime with them.
I'll tell you, Maisie is not a snitch. I definitely know that. I also know that as a writer, she would be prone to write something like, I feigned ignorance.
Yeah, and she's also very hurt right now. So I don't know how that relates to this particular story.
You can even look at her photo right here and tell that she's pretty perturbed.
Yeah, she's like, what?
Maisie, in an effort to smooth things over, I'll compliment you on your photo. I like your photo.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
You look like you're cosplaying as like a murderer from the board game Clue.
Ah.
Like with the raised eyebrow.
Is that a cop?
And the candlestick just out of frame. You're like, you're going to kill me, aren't you?
I've never gotten that sentence before, but I'll take it as a compliment.
I like the raised eyebrow and like the serious, I'm a Clue murderer face.
Well, you know what it looks like to me? It's like an author photo at the back panel of a book.
Of a mystery, though.
Like, this is an interesting person.
She's a mystery writer.
Wow, this person didn't want to just smile. This person wanted to be like, what else? What other books am I going to write next? Aren't you interested?
She's not a snitch.
Right. Can I see the next one? I agree with that.
Yeah, man.
Red light district. Uh-oh.
What?
While on a school trip, I explored a Japanese red light district with friends.
Is that where everybody has to stop?
Lots of stopping. And when we got caught, I said that we sang Backstreet Boys at a karaoke bar all night.
When you got caught, though.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. This is the cover. The cover, I think it's like we were there. It's like, we were just singing Backstreet Boys all night at karaoke. That's why we're here. But it wasn't that. It was exploring the Japanese just exploring, just a curious,
Man,
just curious.
Who goes to a school that they take trips to Japan? I said that weird.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say Japanese red light district, and then I said Japan.
Yeah. So we're talking private school here. Okay. All right.
Well, it could be college. A college school
Why
trip.
do you call that a school trip?
Taylor might.
This is like. This is you.
Taylor, you been on any school trips?
Washington, D.C.
Ooh, that's
Washington, D.C.
that's
Okay.
public school. Public school. Yeah. Us public school. The only field trip we get is to D.C. That's it. You go to D.C. and you're like, that's it. That's all you're ever gonna get, guys.
Right.
And we're gonna go to the zoo one year.
And you're not going in anything either. You're just going to look at the outside of stuff. We're going to get back in that bus and we're going to go back to Harnett County.
But see, now I'm starting to think.
We know a little bit more about Taylor, though.
But see, here's the thing: is that based on Maisie's the eyebrow. I'm getting kind of a. I mean, this is a compliment, Maisie. I'm getting a private school vibe. So I feel like. I feel like I'm just trying to dig a hole of my own to get you out. To get you out.
Please do. I love it.
So I'm gonna go with that for Maisie, and then I don't know.
Drunk friend, I think, is Taylor.
Really? Again, you've had more conversations with Taylor, so y'all talked about John Mayer.
Taylor has not snitched on me yet. Right? Let's just go with that.
I think this might be Jenna, but I'm gonna go with Taylor. For now?
I mean, I wasn't gonna do this.
Doesn't have a sister.
But
no, that's not enough. That's a friend.
Oh, a drunk. Jenna's got a lot of drunk friends.
I'm confused.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, now we're throwing Jenna under. Okay, it says Jenna's turn now. Good.
We're basically just trying to make Maisie feel better.
Okay, what were you saying, Stevie?
Well, I was gonna throw myself under the bus like this, but Taylor and I haven't even met in person. Hello, Taylor. So I don't really understand where the multiple conversations between Taylor and Link have taken place, but it seems like you know quite a lot about him.
I'm not gonna snitch.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Nose piercing. When I was 16, I went to a piercing place that I knew didn't card. So underage, 16. I read that already. I got my nose pierced. My mom is so kind and forgiving that I thought she wouldn't care, but on the way home I panicked. Went to Rite Aid and bought Band-Aids and concealer to spackle over my nose stud. I guess I thought I could do this every day until I went to college. My mom noticed right away, and she was not happy or forgiving. Ouch. Should have used soap,
Okay, so
Taylor's got tattoos on his...
The tattoos.
Give him a walk by. We're physically distancing here, but just
I've been blamed with every one of these so far, so I feel like I should.
Well, we don't know you. Just walk by. There's Taylor.
Yeah.
There's Taylor.
I mean,
hey.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta walk back.
He's got a mask on, so we can't see if there's like a old hole in his nose.
Yeah.
Did you when you talked about John Mayer? Did you see an old hole in his nose?
You were wearing a mask.
He was wearing a mask.
Much like this situation.
It was much like
and it
that.
was very quick, and it was only about John Mayer because you were in a John Mayer.
Okay, so now
t-shirt.
I see. Now I see how this happened.
You're wearing a John Mayer T-shirt.
I was getting a little bit jealous, to be honest, to give the context.
And now you're not.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Hey, I think you got to do the.
I
think you got to do the drunk friend Jenna. She's definitely not a snitch, and you got
right. That's why she's our assistant.
Did this to Taylor. Yeah.
Did you tell Taylor what you said to John Mayer?
I'll send you the link.
Send you the link.
That way I can
I've told the story.
Oh, you don't want to seem. You don't. Okay.
I want Taylor to like me.
Got it.
And I also want another view. On that ear biscuit.
That's how we get the views.
I said I love you.
Yeah.
But I was trying to say I love your work. But he kept walking, so I didn't get to finish the sentence.
But he heard you and kind of nodded and was okay. Before this last one, we do want to remind you that Friendship Month is in August. I think technically it's in a different month, but on the Mythical Society,
Friendship Month is August.
Is Friendship Month there, and we're celebrating that in a couple of ways. We are introducing a new series, Friend Science. Basically, if you've ever wondered about how lifelong friendships like ours work, well, we got our good friend Mike McCard. You know him, Science Mike. He investigated our friendship and then kind of broke it down scientifically. This is available for second and third degree members of the Mythical Society. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.
Learn how to be a better friend, or to he's got lots of stuff.
Well, and then also you guys talk about Mike's findings
on Tuesday,
with each other.
He releases his video, and then we watch it. So then Thursday, we process what he learned from us that now we're going to learn
about
from
ourselves.
Wow.
When I was a kid, I lost the family DVD of March of the Penguins.
Mm-mm.
And my parents said they'd ground me until I found it. Well, of course. I mean,
Dang.
Morgan Freeman. Because either they thought I'd learn a lesson, or they really liked penguin documentaries. After a week of no luck, I put a Passion of the Christ DVD inside the March of the Penguins. Ooh, talking about a misdirect. DVD case, and said that I found it and put it back in the TV stand.
Jesus walked for 3,000 miles to get to his egg-laying site.
I doubt that's how it went. It went down. I thought my parents would never know the difference. Never know the difference. Okay, so this is what you're believing about your parents.
Let's say that's Caleb. Caleb,
you on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
We were thinking you wouldn't be.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I was away for a bit.
What were you doing? Work?
Yeah.
Good.
What's your opinion?
Someone's got to do it.
What's your opinion on penguins?
Penguins. Emperor penguins are terrifying, but all other penguins are very cute and fable-like.
Fable-like.
This guy knows a lot about penguins.
Yeah, he does. He knows which ones he's afraid of and which ones are fable-like.
That's somebody who's watched a documentary about penguins.
All right, we've locked in our answers. Jenna, let's start with you. Do you have a drunk friend that you didn't snitch on?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah, that is true.
We
that
got
is
it,
my
man.
story.
All right, Caleb, you told us your penguin knowledge, and now
I'm knowledgeable on penguins, but I am not a penguin fraud with the Passion of the Christ.
Okay, this isn't
okay. Even that's too low for you.
Too low.
What do you have to say about school trips?
I did go on school trips. I went to a public school though.
Okay.
Same school Bruno Mars went to though.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, what a talented person. I'm looking for a nose ring.
I could see Caleb doing the nose ring thing.
He's limitless. He could do anything.
I kind of feel like we go nose ring.
Nose piercing for you, Caleb.
No.
All right, we give up. What is it? Damn.
It's the red light district.
What? Hey,
But you went to public school.
How do
It's
they afford this?
It was a very small trip with anyone who was interested. It was kind of like a semi-private tour, so it's not like the whole school went. It was just like, hey, if you're interested in going to Japan for an art excursion, feel free to sign up here. Type of deal.
Yeah. Again, he's limitless. Art excursion, Japan. I'm in. Red light district. We'll lie about it later.
Right.
So, how far did you go?
We went all the way from kind of across the border of Japan. From,
in the red light district.
Oh, in the red light district. So a lot of the places there would not let foreigners in anyways. But we went looking around, and eventually we ended up at what's called like a hostess bar where people just serve you drinks. And I actually just drank orange juice, believe it or not. I am a good boy. And
I am a good boy. I am not one of Jenna's friends.
Yes. But I was also a cute boy who came up with a excuse for my friends by the time we got back and got caught for everything.
We just been singing Backstreet Boys all night.
Just all night. Just nothing but I Want It That Way. Just on repeat.
Red light district. That'll get you that'll get you results. Okay, Maisie. She's so crazy. That's how I'm gonna remember it from now on.
Yeah, bro.
March of the Penguins?
No.
Oh crap.
But private school.
No, you know what? Maisie has a nose ring. Not in this photo, but in real life she does. Nose ring?
Yes, I am the old hole.
Is it on the right side of your face? Or do you not have you?
It is. You can't see it, can you?
Uh-uh.
It was. It was back in the day.
How long has it been gone?
Oh, it's not there anymore.
I took it out after college, so a handful of years.
Okay.
All right, so now we're down to Carney with the soap hole, and Taylor with the March of the
We're not doing
Penguins.
great on this one. But I think this is good because, again, the Carney's into the wrestling thing.
Yeah, and I grew up in a mostly Jewish household, so we did not have a Passion of the Christ DVD laying
Right.
around.
Okay.
Yep. So, Taylor, are we right?
Yeah.
Finally, we're right. March of the Penguins.
So
like,
did-
your family really loved that DVD, apparently.
Yeah, and I saw my dad cry to Passion of the Christ once, so I figured he was done with that after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm an only child, so I got to get creative when I'm making up stuff because I can't really blame it on anybody else.
I'm an only child.
John Mayer, only child?
Yeah.
Wow, the connection
so-
here is incredible.
I can be an only
Yeah,
child.
and I don't know if my parents ever found out about it, so if they're watching this, I feel like I have a lot of time to pay back.
Wow.
That's
I think you
great.
should just say, hey, have you guys watched March of the Penguins lately?
Don't.
You should do it. You should. It really holds up.
So,
It
Carney,
might
you,
feel a little different this time,
yeah,
though.
you did the soap hole spackle.
Yeah, that everything that I need to say is said right there on the card.
He doesn't want to talk about
But you
anything
used to work at Hot Dog on a
You
Stick.
got me.
yeah, you could have done it with corn dog batter, but that had not become a part of your life yet.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for working with us.
We love you so much. Can't you tell? How are we still friends?
I don't know. Let's ask Mike.
Join me as we enter the magical, mythical world of friend science.